Tiny Games here. Welcome back to my channel. I do apologize for my voice in this video. I'm a little under the weather at the moment, but I did promise I would get this video done. I'd been trying to hold off on recording. I haven't done the Dream Snap submissions videos yet either because I wanted my voice to rest. Because as you can hear, it's not so great, but I really wanted to show this off. I'm so proud of my Sunlit Plateau. It's probably one of my favorite biomes that I've decorated, which is really surprising because I didn't think it would turn out that way. But I absolutely adore it and I really wanted to show you guys. So I hope you love it as much as I do. But yeah, if you do like it, please give this video a big fat thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you do enjoy the content. I do hope that going forward I won't have this horrible voice. But yeah, it's just something that I have to deal with, I guess. I really wanted to show this off, so I might be a bit quiet during the walkthrough as I try and rest my voice and my throat and stuff. But I hope you enjoy it, and let's take a look around my Sunlit Plateau. So when you start off, so I've started here at the entranceway. Immediately as you come up, to the left we've got Wallys Garden. In front of us we've got Mirabelle's house. And then to the right we've got Scar's section. Now I haven't done much with Scar's section, but that's because I wanted it to look like this. So I literally let any of these bones that grow in this section, I just pretty much leave them unless they get in the way of like a path through. So I just kind of really wanted it to look very dry, very abandoned and stuff like that. So this is Scar's little house area, and I left it pretty natural and rustic. And now if we come into the left, we have Wallys Garden right here, and I have all of the plants and stuff like that, as in like the fruit trees and stuff like that and bushes, as Wallys Garden. So this does take up quite a bit of space. But it's all, I've tried to make it look a bit more uniform and stuff like that. I put down the like leaf strewn path to make it look like people walk down here a lot and it gets trodden in, and all the kind of like mulch and soil. On the right we've got the little well thing and the tools. I just thought these might be a cute addition in the garden. And then again, you can see here we've got some of the bushes, and I've lined this all with the trellis kind of fencing, just to make it all in keeping. I think it looks really, really pretty this way. Let me come back round. And this is the main entrance way into kind of like the Sunlit Plateau area. I love this kind of entrance with the pumpkin kind of reefs, not reefs, what's it called, like archway. And then you can just see the Hollywood Tower, the little haunted mansion over there, and then we've got Mirabelle's house here to the right. And then you can see here we've got this kind of like little seating area which I've surrounded with pumpkins and the I think they're called marigolds. Now, just a little heads up, if you recreate anything like this, if you fast travel to this point, you will get stuck. So occasionally, if I forget that, I have to go in furniture mode and move these two chairs out the way, because you literally spawn right behind and get stuck. There's no way out. So this is really just for aesthetic looks rather than any sort of functionality. Looking at the entrance from this side, promise I'm not trying to show Maui flexing, but I've lined it with a couple of pumpkins and this little bike here and a couple of the flowers, just to make it look a bit more sort of florally bright and colourful. I did kind of want to add in a lot of like orange colours into this area, hence a lot of the pumpkin items and things like that. Now to the left we've got the veggie stand and Goofy stall. Once I get the fruit stand, I do want to put that next to it, and I've made use of a lot of the like kind of craftable wooden items like the boxes, the crates, the buckets, just to make it look like these have come from Wallys Garden. And then we've got the hay bales, which I'm sort of imagining as using for like, I don't know, growth of the plants. I don't know. But yeah, I thought it went in keeping with kind of Wally's little farm area. And then we've got this kind of like pumpkin store. I really wanted to keep it kind of like rusticy and farmers market type vibes. So that's what this bit's for. And then if we come up here, we've got Wally's house. Now, I don't mind Wally's house. I don't think it's a bad house. I think it's, obviously, it's Wally's house. But I thought I'd make a little kind of like junkyardy type area, because I'm thinking Wally really likes to collect little knickknacks and trinkets. So I kind of pulled out a lot of the weird and random items. So the tangled light here with the different helmets, the weird kind of giraffe lamp, the woody lamp with the like little hat on it, and then a couple of the kind of like retro-y looking items I just thought worked well, along with this like tractor glass table. So I just kind of wanted to get a eclectic mix of items together for his junkyard, and then I put down a little bit of the dirt path in to make it look like the route that Wally kind of takes in to this area. And then following on from that, we have the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So this is the Tower of Terror, I believe it's called, in the parks and stuff like this. So this is just set up literally as like a hotel space. I used the tree trunk column as like kind of like not a dead tree, but like a, you know, when you trim back trees to encourage regrowth and stuff. I just thought I'd use that. Again, it kind of works as that kind of like, I want to say kind of like rusticy, dry kind of foliage. Like when I think of when I've been on holiday to places like Cyprus or Greece, and some of the trees can be very bare, very barren kind of like. That's kind of what I was trying to replicate. Like this is the kind of really hot, very warm and dry climate kind of thing. So that's kind of the vibes I wanted. And then I imagined this as like a little social area. So we've got a lot of seats set up, you know, someone playing chess here with the little parasol. I imagine someone might be fishing here. And then like this stall stand for like maybe fruit juices or things like that. And then a little ice cream stand here as well. Because obviously it's hot and everyone appreciates an ice cream when it's hot. And then there is this little walkway here, so I didn't take the fence all the way to the edge, just to make sure there was still access to the mines. And also Mirabelle's little garden here. I've set up this as kind of like a washing line type situation. And then just kind of like the guitar and the piñata, just kind of colourful, very like party vibes, like when I think of like evenings together when it's warm and you kind of sit, gather around like a fire pit and stuff like that. That was kind of the vibes I wanted. Then up here we have the Haunted Mansion, which I've used again as like a kind of hotel type thing. This one may be a bit more of a posher hotel. We've got the kind of gold pathing out the front here, and then to the side here where Maui's decided to block it. Please, sir, move. Thank you. We have this kind of like pool area. So I've set up the pools. I've set up these little lounge chairs, which I think look really cool next to the pool. And then we've got this kind of like bar area where people would be getting their drinks and stuff like that. Then following on from that, we do have a sneaky area into the Sunlit Plateau if you want to get in that way. I've tried to make sure all access points are like available, but we're going to take the main tour from around here because this is the kind of perspectives that I want to show you. So when you come up around here, as you get in, you're kind of sheltered by these trees, but in the distance you can see Pride Rock there, which I love. It kind of like just poking through, kind of mysterious like. And then to the left here we've got some little pool oasis-y spots, and to the right, if we come in here, we've got a very kind of like shaded area. I was really stuck on what to do here. This was the last bit I decorated, and someone made the idea of like a seating area, but I wanted to keep with the like tropical vibes of everything, and I didn't want it to look too man-made, if that makes sense. So I kind of put in the sorry about the view there. I put in the hammocks as a way of like, because obviously you could imagine these being kind of almost handmade, rustic-y, and then this little water spot, I just imagined it as a nice shaded area from the blistering heat that people could kind of relax in. And then if you come back out here, we have two separate pathways. So if you come down the right here, you get to go to Pride Rock, which is where Simba and Nala live. And then on the right hand side, we've got this kind of like shaded sleeping space for them. And then on the left side of it, behind these waterfalls, I've created this kind of like hidden seating area. Again, a bit more shaded. And then I put the little cub nightlight here just because I thought it was kind of like a cute touch, like a hidden little lion hiding around the spot. And then I'll come back round and we'll go up the other path, and this is the path to like the very lush jungle tropical kind of vibes of things. So you can still access a lot of the water. I've tried to make it as clear as possible with some of these rocks intertwined with the bigger rocks that you can't walk over, so everything should be pretty accessible in terms of getting to fishing spots and everything. Come up here and we've got one waterfall on the left, and then we come around here and we've got another kind of like shaded tree walkway to this area, where it's kind of like an extended waterfall. So we've got Nala's waterfall here, and then just the regular waterfalls to the left and right. And I kind of wanted to make it almost like a hidden walkway here through the waterfalls, but it's very hard to do without your character getting stuck. Like, I had it set up so that the waterfalls were slightly closer, and it looked like my character could walk through, but she just wasn't having it. She wasn't walking through at all, despite there being plenty of room. She was just like, nope, there's an invisible wall here. So I had to space it out a bit further than I originally wanted. But again, this is kind of like a little shortcut way to Pride Rock and everything. So that's basically the entirety of my tour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the time to sort of sunset hours, because I think sunset hours are the best time of day for the Sunlit Plateau. I just think it looks a bit better then. So I'm going to change the time, do a quick little walkthrough that way, and you'll be able to see sort of how it looks in a different lighting. Okay, so here we are at sort of sunset, maybe sort of a bit later or earlier, I don't know, but we've kind of got this rainbowy kind of sky vibes going on. But you can see Scar's area, and then here we come into the main plaza space in the Sunlit Plateau. So you've got all the candles kind of lit up. Even the Hollywood Towers looking a bit more lit up as well. You've got Goofy's stall. And then Wally's area looks really nice at night with all the glowing lamps as well, which I do really love. I think that's really cute at night. But obviously we're still a bit bright because it's more sunset hours. And then you've got the lights from the, this was from the Turning Red set. I just thought these look kind of cute here, to be honest. Where is all this coming from? All this clay that I've somehow managed to have appear. But yeah, I thought these kind of look quite nice here. Just as a bit of different lighting from the lights that I usually pick. And oh, I don't know if I pointed out the turning red statues before as well. And I just put a little basket of flowers in between them because I thought that looked really cute. Now, I do want to add more lights into this section, but Scrooge's limit of 25 items kind of stopped that from happening. So I would like some little torch lights in this section. I think it would make it look a bit cuter. But we've got a few different sort of lights along the pathway here. Just the torches, the melted candles. The melted candles are my favourite lighting item in this game. I absolutely adore them. I love the very warm glow it gives, and it's a very vibrant glow as well. So yeah, these melted candles are literally, I think, the best item in game, which sounds weird because they're just a candle. Like literally, it's just a candle. And then we come round here, and then if you sneak round here, you can see we've got a couple more torches in place, and the little cub nightlight lights up, so he just has this cute little glow. And then I did a couple of these lights, which I think I will change for the melted candles. I just thought it would give it a slightly different glow, which they do have. They're a bit more of a hazy kind of glow. But I prefer the sort of warmer glow from the candles. So, yeah, I think that kind of looks a bit better personally. But yeah, there we have it. That is my Sunlit Plateau. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked this build. Please feel free to leave a comment if you have any suggestions of things that you would change. Or if you like any of the ideas that I've done, let me know. But yeah, thank you for tuning into the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.